70 years old man.
So sorry, dear, my caller. Are you still there?
Yes.
Good evening and good afternoon to you. How are you, sir?
Yeah, good evening, Baba Mayego General.
Thank you.
Yeah, God will be with you.
Amen. Oh, thank you.
I pray that our people back home they will listen to everything you are saying and they will put sentiment apart.
Amen to that.
Yorùbá ní ohun tó ń ṣe ọlọ́ya dé gbogbo ọlọ́ya ló ń ṣe. Now, what I want to say, I will focus more about Mr. Seun Kuti.
Oh, okay. It seems that's where you want to start from. Please, sir, go on.
Yes, that is where I want to start from, and that is what I want to contribute tonight.
Please.
If our other celebrity at home, they can stand up and let the police know that, no, this is not supposed to go this route. I think that would be better. He slapped a policeman at the main road. So what warrants them to be collecting search warrant to proceed to his house to go and search it for? It's not done anywhere. And if we are not careful, whether you are supporting Obi, whether you are supporting Showore, whether you are supporting Yoruba Nation or Biafra, that is the way they will deal with you.
They just need something before they will come for you. That's all they need.
Yes.
And when
they are giving you example.
Yeah, when they come for you, the people you disagree with, by the time they have already destroyed them, who will then defend you? And that's the same message for all of them. Seun, Showore, obedient to all of you. When you destroy yourselves, right? When they finally come for you, who do you think will come in your defense if all of us destroy ourselves?
Yeah.
Baba, go on.
Yeah. Because when I'm watching the video, for example now, okay, all the media, the newspaper in Nigeria, they are putting Seun Kuti picture, story, everything. What happened to the policeman that assault the Okada rider? What about their own face?
Own ID.
Do you see them? What about their own ID? If that, what happened to that Okada rider happen in anywhere in part of the world, the Okada rider is a billionaire by now. Because all the woman rights activist lawyer, they will stand for him. They will stand for him because he will get money for damages, everything.
Did you see the boy's
but
hand
in Nigeria,
when they found him days later? Did you see his hand? The boy was actually see Nigeria.
And I used to tell my people something. If something have not happened to you before, you don't know how to react and you don't know how to contribute. I will use myself as a case study. I went to the police station to go and collect bail on behalf of some people. And when getting to the police station, I introduced myself. Okay, I'm blah, blah, blah. Before I will finish my introduction, the policeman slapped me inside the police station.
Ha.
Yes.
Why?
I want to slap him back inside that police station. Some of my friends that we are together, they are the ones that hold my hand. So when I started pressing all the buttons I know, later, the CP in my state then, we just called the police officer and tell him to say sorry to me. That's the end.
That's it.
That's the end of all the story.
So you didn't.
So if you are not being in someone's shoe, no, nothing like charges. Even my own boss there say, okay, they have said sorry to you, forget
Just
it.
let it go.
Let it go. That's the end of the story. That's number one. Then number two, there's another video I saw recently that the police escorts they hit a car by the roadside, and in that video, in that clip, they are saying that the driver of that car is dead.
Oh, you mean the
we
one
did not hear anything?
Chasing a boy that is suspected to be a Yahoo boy, and they hit him head.
Yes, I think that is the one. So a lot of incidents like that happen in our country, and it is uncalled for. So I don't know if Obi or Atiku, Yoruba Nation, they can stand behind Seun. At the initial stage, everybody know that, okay, what Seun did is wrong, but what police are doing, if you are in their shoe, is bad. It's not wrong. So it's very, very bad.
Thank you so much.
So, and we need to stand against police brutality in Nigeria. Now, not answers. It's police brutality.
Thank you.
God will be with us. Thank you.
Man, stay safe, Baba. Nice one. I have another caller on the line here. Hello there.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Or ma. Sorry.
Yeah. I just want to, thanks for the good job you are doing.
Thanks, ma'am. Please.
Because last about 2 years ago, I went to Nigeria. Yeah, I was in Nigeria with my brother. So we went out. We now see the police because of my car. I bought a car from America to Nigeria. So what I want to say is that the police, they stopped me, and then this guy just started. All of them, they enter my car. They say we have to go to this, to that, blah, blah, blah. All because of they said the way I dress. That I'm a Yahoo boy. That look
you
at the
must
way
be a Yahoo boy. The
so
way you
fresh.
dress.
Yeah. So I now say to that guy, but what do you mean by what did I wear? What make me be like what made me like Yahoo boy or something like that? So they enter the car to cut the show short. So there's a police station in after Mowe Bafo. So they said that we should go in there. So we went there. We went inside the police station. This guy just started slapping me. Look at the car. Where do you get money to buy this
just
car?
Just to intimidate you.
Yeah. Where do I
get
get money to buy this kind of car? Look at the way you wear. Look at you wear. What's the name of Roberto Kafali, my shoe, and I have a t-shirt Roberto Kafali as well. So, like, because of the man that just left now, that's what because when the man slapped me in that police station, they started slapping me. The other one kicked me out. But when I stand up, me myself, I even forget that I'm in the police station. I want to react back if I locked him in that. But they be out of me that I don't live Nigeria. I come up for Nigeria over 10 years ago. And I said, okay, after 10 years ago, the first time I went to Nigeria, look at what happened to me.
That's your own experience. You left 10 years ago. You went back, and that's your experience with the police. And some people didn't live to tell the story, Baba. They will shoot and kill you there. They will say you are trying to take their gun.
I was really I don't even know what, because I don't know. Because of the car, they said the car,
exactly
the way
now.
You
need to look poor. So if you look good, they will size you.
This man said that is how
they'll start slapping you.
Somebody in our family. That's how somebody in our family go do ritual.
Saying that to you, Abi?
Because
of what you are wearing. A police officer is telling you that
because
that's
of
how somebody in his family.
Because of my car.
Yeah.
Look at the car. Look at the one of these. Go do ritual. Me, I do. And I said, do you know me? I said, do you know me?
Baba.
You don't know me. Why do you say
Why
that
do you
do
hate
ritual?
me?
Where do you?
It's like they've known you before. It's like you are the cause of their problems.
Then,
You are the cause of their
and then he
poverty,
said,
and
I
they want
want
to
to
take it
see
out
my
on you.
future.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. He want to see my phone. He asked for my phone. Okay, bring out your phone. Yeah, bring out my phone. And I saw when I was in Heathrow, when I was, you see all those pictures. Mm-hmm. This guy just slap me, kick.
Got more angry. Can you imagine?
After 10 years, I left Nigeria. So just that, like, I just want to say, if this demand I just said, exactly, when something never happened to you, you say, oh, this one, you cannot
impossible.
do that. You don't even, you won't know the time. By the time you react.
Baba, let me take another one. It's like a lot of people are going to share their experience with the police tonight, and indirectly to say, no matter how you feel about Seun, when you see the police are becoming like doing their usual thing, there is no joy for anybody to celebrate that. In fact, it could be any of us too. You don't even have to slap policeman before it becomes your turn. Hello there.
My even general. Look.
Ahmed, long time. Baba, how you doing?
Hey, Baba. They were
Right. Now me and you, nobody can hear you. Go on, Ahmed.
The thing don't read now. The thing don't read. You get as to be.
You don't get.
I just wonder why. I do wonder why these people they go Seun waiting that they look for. I just wonder what thing that they look for them. Why when I go in house, go look for waiting. She not slap police. When he let them intend of. They
are like, they won't even allow him to bring his lawyers to all those places and argue them out. They're just doing their police thing, like doing their thing. We're doing our work. You can't teach us our work. Omo.
See, my he don't talk. He just be talk. He don't talk. He don't use mouth jam or they don't set trap. See, or just confess.
It's like they have been waiting for this opportunity all their life.
They have been waiting. They cannot just go in and just go arrest him because he's saying what he's saying, because the world is looking at them. It's someone that is being known, someone that has has an identity. So you cannot just go in and go and do anyhow. And people don't understand when they say trauma. The Nigerian government, they don't traumatize the Kuti family too much. People don't understand. So that thing, follow John why Seun do it and do. You go there man say any police will come out. Only man say now he don't slap police. If you be say don't take we don't do
first time
but this one just
he himself even talk about. He said, "Is this the first time? Do you have any police that don't slap? Is this the first time I'm slapping a police officer?" And like he said, they probably have been hearing him do that. But the fact that the one actually goes public, they said, finally got him. Now, public can have, whatever we do to him now, the public will actually be divided on it because they will feel like, well, he shouldn't have. Or is this not extreme now?
It's going extreme. If you don't show why Simba one I know how to follow this. If you know the system, you guys use your sense. Because no matter which kind of power you get, they will find ways to useless you.
And now they will humiliate
they
you.
Will find ways
they will break you.
They want to humiliate you.
Mm-hmm. By the time you leave that place,
they will humiliate you.
You probably won't be like yourself anymore. Not that much anymore.
I'm telling you, today Timbafe on la Gigi. She be camera and I'm a bit the video. But I will make sure 100% I am on the right.
Mm-hmm. I don't
100% I am on the right. And I don't overdo. But all about loss, okay, my friend double. Or be here that anybody at all. If your hand go up, touch me. the camera, my phone double.
You be soldier. I don't get
Now
your
show me a
confidence.
bit.
Person will carry gun. If you slap me, I will just tell you, say sorry. I
My
just come up for that place because
gun,
anything I go do,
my
when I come up for that
gun,
place, I feel do am. So me, I feel just say, officer,
my
sorry,
gun,
sir.
my gun,
I know
the
be soldier,
system,
Ahmed. Go on.
if you don't dey inside them, before, you go know how to take person who dey inside them. As in the way you talk to them, saying you look, you go sober, say any ot lodge, more vision law.
That's what I'm saying. You know, somebody like me would just be like,
you understand?
But you be soldier, you know how you be, and they probably will see that too, that they won't slap you. But me, I know they go Nigeria. So
see, I go tell you, I'm on where I sit down. Shey I tell you last time, say if I enter Nigeria, I dey leave the sanity wey don dey my body for where I dey. I dey leave am for there. I dey carry the sanity wey dey Nigeria dey back. Tori, if you say you wan do gentle, you wan use the sanity wey you get for there, they go cheat you, they go finish you. But as you dey enter there, carry wetin they dey do put for head, make una dey use am roll till you leave. You know what's going on, but carry that one put for head, make una dey roll like that. If not,
use madness, cure madness.
Those mad people for the the madness with the lot of So this Seun matter, me as a day show, me a people we run it after only the month, work of money go come on. Now ordinary man, they do anyhow for Nigeria.
They just say they've settled.
I know they do carry the case for head. The people who carry on for head now is suddenly police is their friend. Obedient. All the people with this, hey, you know what you were saying about Obi? Can you come? I then carry on for head. And now, before you know everything will clear, you will go where you go. Maybe Nigeria.
And that's just going to be -1.
And when
any noise you make after that, you will always be very kind of guided and all of that. It's sad.
Of course. Instead go enter your own, you go enter your own track. You know what you're supposed to do now. In the talk and me, saying Nigeria don't happen to them.
It will happen to everybody, honestly speaking.
Everybody go chop breakfast. Everybody go chop breakfast. A matter of time. You don't get much to talk. Ọlọ́run kú yọ. Bí Yorùbá ṣe ń sọ, Ọlọ́run
That's Ahmed. I still have over 2,600 of us on YouTube. If you're still there, right, you can still drop your own offering, okay? We currently have just 1,000 of us who have done same. Hello there.
Hello, Mayego.
Yes, sir. How are you?
CA from Atlanta.
Hey, Bobo. How you doing?
Fine, long time, man.
I know. So you decided to be part of it tonight, or?
Oh, yes. I always listen to you every day, man. I always listen every day. Sometimes I just say, let me let some other people call, sometimes.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Now you have your shots. Yeah. Everybody can hear you, please.
Yeah. About the 63,000 people that lost their life, these pictures of world, it's sad. It's a very pathetic story.
It is.
I'm from the East. I know what we went through. So I live in America, but I know what happened in my state, especially Imo. It's crazy. The way, in fact, why are they asking for forgiveness? I don't think it's in our hands to forgive him. You know what he has done. He should be in the tribunal right now, ICC. It's close to genocide. 63,000 in 8 years. That's a lot of people.
In a country that they will tell you is not at war. Don't put Nigeria at war. You these people don't sit abroad and be asking for war in Nigeria. But you are not fighting war. 63,000 of you were slaughtered. And you're not fighting. Even in Syria, they fought the level of Kilode. They are telling you that you're not at war. They don't want to war in Nigeria. But over 100,000 of you have been killed unofficially. And officially, 63,000 human beings.
Those politicians will always use that line.
Don't hit up the policy. Don't do this. People are dying. People are killing people. And someone will talk, don't hit up
the polity.
Don't hit up the polity. Boko Haram is slaughtering people in the southern Kaduna, the middle belt, in Benue, Plateau.
In Nasarawa, the bodies of people they have found now is 152. It took them 3 days to find all these bodies, right? And they are still looking for more. Killed by Fulani terrorists. In Nasarawa.
Gaba Shehu, all of them will be taking their mouth, be talking. That's the governor, that short one in Kaduna, what's his name? The dwarf.
Which of
the
them? Kaduna Little Finger.
The Kaduna State governor. Yes, the dwarf.
El Rufai.
You will be open the mouth. You can't even, El Rufai. A man cannot control his state. And you see how the God to be open his mouth sometimes to be talking. Look at you, supervise thousands of people killed in his state. Nothing. These are the same people. The same people.
I mean,
coming to power again.
80-years-old man, woman, raped to death in Ondo by Fulani terrorists. That one just came in just now on my phone. 80-year-old woman. 80-year-old woman raped to death on a farm in Ondo. Ondo is far from Nasarawa. We have nothing. We have no close proximity with Fulani. But from Nasarawa to Ondo, and that's how it happens all the time in 80 years.
Those Yoruba people. I hope they know that some Yorubas and IDP in Benin Republic. They don't know that.
In case if they are forgotten, I'm glad that you mentioned it. More remind them. You know, sometimes they say, "Nah, lie, Joe." You know what I mean? Just 1 minute. Don't go anywhere, sir. Stay on the phone.
Due to that crisis, Fulani crisis that was occurred at our country. That's the reason why we migrated to this place. We are forcefully migrated to this place due to that.
By force.
By force. It's not by willingness.
Women. Oh, man or women. How much are us, man or women?
Only you.
Are dying here.
Both the women and men migrated from that area.
No.
And
how much
people died?
They say how many people they killed there.
Okay.
Yeah.
There are few many people. But that our many people. Many people have lost their lives.
People are
still migrating because of that. Other areas.
What happened?
It's because of the Fulani crisis. Fulani, they are killing the people anyhow.
They are killing the people
anyhow. They will move from any village, from one village to another. They will migrate from one place to another. They just keep people. That's the reason why the people are scared. They move down to
Are you there, sir?
Yes,
I just thought I should. You know, this one won't be like you are just making something up, okay? Yes, Yorubas will become refugees in Benin Republic under this APC. Go on.
Yeah. It's sad. It's a sad situation. It's sad. I mean, I don't know, man. I just believe that God will solve everything. I pray God will solve the situation, but
I mean, it deserves that prayer. I would say, I'll take another one, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael.
You have a good one. So I have another caller, and our time is winding down as well. Hello there.
Yes, I am so happy that I'm getting through.
I am happy.
I'm so happy.
Go on, sir.
Yeah. Let me quickly summarize, what I've got.
Yes, sir.
Number one, let me start from Gandollar. Let me just start from there. So many people were against him on which day when he talked. I think they really don't understand what that man meant. He wasn't really supporting Tinubu. He was just trying to explain the fact that let's stop deceiving ourselves. We are not the same people. The best bet for us is for that nation called Nigeria to go separate way. And by the way, all of you that are calling yourself, I'm in Nigeria, nobody is in Nigeria. Nigeria was put together by your slave masters for their own benefit.
Please,
and I am so happy. I am so happy that Tinubu won. You know why I'm so happy? It's not about that. The reason why I'm so happy is because if this so-called Peter Obi that they just thought to, a Lord and Savior, a pure man, that's no shit that just dropped from level. If he had, entered, it will have slowed down our own work. Me, I'm 100% pro-Yoruba person. All of us in Nigeria, we are not the same person. Let's just, the thing is that our purpose, our plans, they are different. If you see anybody that is supporting Nigeria, this can be just what? They don't love Nigeria. They are doing it for their own personal gain. That's right. Let me explain to you. I met one woman in this America in 2017.
Right.
Do you know what the woman told me? The woman told me that she left Nigeria with her family. She lives here in the US or in Atlanta. She left Nigeria since 1996. As of 2017, when I met her, that was like 23 years after. She told me by herself, she confessed to me that she was still collecting salary. She was working, I don't know, this is internet, right? She was working in Federal Ministry of Finance. As of 2017, someone that left Nigeria in 2017, all her family is still collecting salary. If such a woman, if she calls you and they are talking about Nigeria, what will she be telling you? No, let's leave Nigeria. Nobody love Nigeria. My friend told me now that he has bought tickets. He will go for inauguration. I told him, his family is here. But you know what? It's not that he loves Nigeria. Everybody is looking for what we. Nigeria is a business center. So all of you that are saying, Obi is not a state. To where we Obi, to where we Tinubu, to where we Atiku. All of them, they are agents. The thing is that, let me not talk about it. You do that film. I have no single elder of pity for you. I listened to what you said though when they were prosecuting chairs. You didn't talk.
You remember I said I'm not here to convince any of you. I just told you all.
Good. I have no single pity for you. That guy. If you see how he was abusing Tinubu, abusing Yoruba agitators that they want to break Nigeria, they want to break it. And you know what? Nigeria is such a nice place. If you've got political power, you've got maybe you are a GO, or you are one elite. You just have political power. You can oppress everybody. So Nigeria is a place of oppression. So all those people, like there's somebody like Seun now. You know why he killed that policeman? It could have been nothing. It's not because of the guy. Police just show all this arrest just to take this thing. If that guy recorded it and put it on the internet, the surely will die naturally. You just give that guy, that policeman, just give you like 50K.
You know what
I mean? You just say to it. Now, if somebody that has nothing, a common man on the road, if they had done that, police can shoot him and kill him. But because he's Seun, he's shooting that thing, he can slap police, nothing will happen to him. That is the kind of high levels that they are enjoying in Nigeria, where you cannot enjoy anywhere. Anybody that think Obi will do must absolutely nothing. You think it's America, You think it's America?
Yeah.
If a judge contest for American presidency, and a judge will go and win that presidency, the judge will do very well. You know what? America is an institutionalized place.
God bless.
We are talking about institution. Nigeria is an institution. I am so happy there. You know, Tinubu, it goes for them, you can hear civilization on a never see urbanization. On a go cry.
We have dealt with urbanization already. So it's just that.
The modernization small. On a go
they will see the real one now.
You see they are working here. They want to get things like that. They want to get it. You see the you're going to oppress you now. You're going to then when they use the way sense oppress them, oppress you and I will not die.
Sure you get
if you get one of you, take on a make everybody go out. Let that country take. Let me tell you, all of you Nigerian youth, we are developmentally, we are like 100 years behind. 100 years back. It is better we break it now and start building our nation. We have a lot of work to do. That is Peter.
Okay.
My name is Adedoye. You are from Texas.
God bless you, sir.
you.
Adedoye.
Bye-bye,
As
bro.
usual. You stay safe, eh? Nice one, Baba. Another one has dropped. So let's see who is going to give that a follow. I have another caller. Hello there.
Another one has dropped.
Hello. Hey, hello, man.
Hello,
you may need to mute that video because I can still hear myself. If you want, you may need to mute it so that we'll not have this interruption. Yeah. How are you?
Okay, I've muted it. I'm fine, thank you. Good evening. Hello, everyone. So, the other caller, the one that just left now.
So
first of all, let me
go on.
Let me talk about Seun, because something he said is very, very important, right? We cannot judge a person by the sum of, okay, how do I put it? He has said some things against the obedience, but that's not the reason why we should judge him. Okay? He did something wrong. Okay? He shouldn't have slapped the policeman, regardless of trauma and all of that business, considering that you know the country that you live in, right? There are some things that you try not to cross those kind of lines.
At least.
But having said that, yes, the police in Nigeria, they are also a scourge on the people. Yes. That is another entity that we need to re-examine, because the police is supposed to be working for us.
That's right.
Not against us. But clearly, the police that we have in Nigeria, they're not working for anybody but themselves, right? And if they're angry because, certain people show up looking good and all of that, they really need to be directing their anger towards the people who are making it impossible for them to live quality lives.
You need to help me increase the volume so that people who are at the back can hear you too. Go on, I'm following you. Yeah?
Yes. So, I guess you understand what I'm saying. Why are you terrorizing the people who have nothing to do with your situation in life? Meanwhile, you leave the people who you should actually be attacking, who you should actually be, going after, and going after people who are defenseless, who are in the same position as you, right? We are all struggling. We are all struggling under the governance of
the bad governance, the bad policies of these bad people. Everybody's a victim. Why are you victimizing us more? I love that. Go
exactly.
on.
Why are you victimizing us more? More. You are talking about policies. We have no policies. What we have are people who are inept, ill-educated. We just have, inadequate everything. We don't have people who are educated on any level. We have ineptitude up and down the whole place. According to Peter Obi, from top to bottom. And then we now have
wealth without enterprise.
Exactly, wealth without enterprise. This is why I said, I think there was a time I called earlier on and I said, we still need to look at our police force. Even if Obi gets into government, he cannot work with these people. These people cannot be the people that will be in charge of security in a country like Nigeria. No. And that's all I'm even going to say about our police force, because again, this is like wasting saliva. What can we do? That
is your rhetorical question that always pop up every now and then. And as it is, right? We will always look for the answer together, all of us. But I know the answer is right.
Yeah, all of us will look for.
Go on.
Yeah, and then it is clear to me, and I think it's clear to everyone now. As much as they say that they are trying to avoid war, there's clearly a war being fought. It's silent war that is being fought against Nigerians.
63,000 Nigerians who are not supposed to be dead, or even if they are going to die, they would have died differently. They were slaughtered in 8 years. It should alarm everybody. Everyone should feel like, oh my God, thousands of people, and those are just the official.
Exactly. So there is a silent war that is being fought. And I think there's another caller that talks about what do the Fulanis want? Because this is not really the Hausas And I told him they used to make a distinction about, calling themselves Hausa, Middle Belt. There's a clear distinction. And it seems like the Fulanis have terrorized the Hausa to the point that they are mute. They don't speak. And I think that is what they're trying to do the rest of the country.
Do you want me to tell you something, man, right? For the first time, usually, we used to hear Hausas. Then suddenly, right, at some stage in our life, we started hearing, when this democracy started, though, we started hearing Hausa Fulani. So which kind of portray a picture of they are one. But for the first time, this Buhari did not just divide those who are not from northern Nigeria. Sure, you get from northern Nigeria. It divided Nigeria. Hausa Fulani. Hausas are asking that the only help they need from government is to give them guns so that they can kill all the Fulanis. If you go to the communities that all this terrorism is taking place, Hausas, they are piling up graveyards in their communities. I'm talking about they are burying 4 or 5 people in the same grave, killed by Fulanis. They are begging government to give them guns so that they can go after and I'm not making this up. I won't make it up, right? The situation has gotten so bad that politically they may tell you Hausa Fulani. But underneath, everybody walk around with their own gun. If you see Fulani, if Fulani see Hausa, that's the situation in the northern Nigeria right now, especially in the rural areas.
Yes,
a failure of this.
And that's what I'm saying. Again, I think we're all on the same. I feel like there's a silent war, and unfortunately for us, if anybody is banking on the West, let me just say it loud and clear: they are not here to help us. They are not here to help us. They are here to help themselves.
That's right.
They're here to help to work with anyone who will give them access to our resources that will cost them as little as possible so that they will enrich their country. Sorry to say. Right? Now, the sad part is that I don't know how we are going to fight back. I don't know how we're going to push back. Even in Benue State, people are dying. Farmlands are being seized. I had a friend of mine who...
Have you not seen them?
They said
Benue is the food basket of Nigeria. I said, no, was the food basket of Nigeria. Benue is almost the graveyard center of the middle belt of Nigeria today, sadly.
And one of your callers talked about how they are moving further into Yoruba land. I have a friend whose brother was killed. He went to the farm with his son. And they said they wanted ransom. They collected this ransom, released this man. They took off and in 3 days, they found his dead body. They killed him. They killed this man. And this is the Fulani, this Fulani people that did this thing to this man.
Cham, thank you so much. Again.
Yeah, let me because
I know, you and I can always be like this, back and forth. Myself and Sham, we can be like that, back and forth for like another 10 minutes. But there are many people who also want to kind of add theirs, like this my caller. Hello, sir. Okay. Hello, can you hear me? You see, when people call in, anyway, I know that sometimes people don't, you see, somebody called in and they got in and they're like there, waiting for their voice to come on their screen. Hello.
Hello, Mayegun.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening to you too. How are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm fine. My name is Seun. I'm a first-time caller.
Oloruko. You know, say I'm also Seun, sir. We say Oloruko, namesake.
Yes.
Our first time.
Yes, Mayegun.
Yes, sir.
In fact, I love your program.
Thank you.
I'm calling from Qatar.
From Qatar, amazing. From the south east, or what's that called? From the east. How are you today, sir? How is Qatar today?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Yeah, I've been listening to your program for a while now. I really commend what you are doing.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yes, I want to say something.
Please.
Yeah, I want to say something very germane.
Please, sir.
Yeah, and I'm starting to be corrected. Yes, you see, we have 3 people in this race of this so-called Nigerian, this presidential, this thing. We have Atiku, we have Tinubu, and we have Obi.
That's right.
And I want to say this, that I'm not in support of any of these three people. You understand?
I'm following you, sir.
But the only person, maybe because it's the one at the forefront, you refer to Tinubu. I've never heard you calling Atiku, giving him one name, or Hida, Obi. Are you with me?
I'm following you, sir.
My point is this, where I'm going to is this. We are all in Nigeria when Atiku was a vice president.
That's right.
We know the atrocity this guy committed while he was as a vice president, and we have his record while he was at a Nigerian Port Authority.
That's true. That's true.
Likewise, the OB himself as the governor of Anambra State.
Okay.
My brother.
Yes, sir.
Like I said, I live in Qatar presently. The development here in Qatar, none of them, these three people, have exhibited such or put such in Nigeria. For me, three of them, I go say, I never see any of them or call any of them Messiah. For the development I've seen so far in Qatar to compare to where Nigeria is today. Like I said, during the first time of Buhari, when people are saying, they were shouting change, 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 change. I remember I attended a program in a church of this Balatari.
Back in Nigeria.
That the man was
Qatar,
saying, back in Nigeria, not in Qatar.
Before you travel.
That the man was saying, before I travel, that we should be very careful. But we did not listen. Second time again, from change to next level, the man said, we have been blindfolded by next level. We did not have question. We enter the next level. We enter one chance again.
I know.
Let me say this. 99% of Nigerians then believe in Buhari during his first time.
Yeah.
The second time they used Buhari, the first time they used Buhari to take power from Jonathan. In the second time, I know a lot of people said, no, we don't want Buhari. But some people said, no, 16 years of PDP, let's bring in Buhari. Second time, it cannot be corrected. Look at where we are today in Nigeria. He can complete what he started. Look at the debt profile.
See the end of it.
As of today. See the end of it. But my brother,
yes, sir.
Where I'm going to now is they voted Tinubu now again. You understand?
I'm with you.
See, they voted Tinubu now again. My brother, I cannot say, or no one can even predict what will be the end of Nigeria in the next 4 years of Tinubu.
No idea.
Because if they have governed Nigeria for so long, since 1979, they keep protesting within these so-called people, and look at where Nigeria is.
It's a sad story.
Look at where Nigeria is.
But you know, I want to say something, if you don't mind. Sir.
Yes, sir.
Because you actually
I don't mind. Like I said, I'm meant to be corrected.
No, I know. I mean, this is not even correction. I just want to set the record straight, you get. So what happened is this.
Yes, sir.
You said you have been watching Mayegun for a while. And indeed.
Yes, sir.
Sir, indeed. People have told me to my face that I am biased.
Yes, sir.
Sure, you get that. Okay, we know that you talk about PDP, you talk about APC. Why are you not talking about others too? Especially with you actually said Obi. Sure, you get. Now, because you raise it, and a lot of people were listening to us. That's why I want to do it when you are here, so that you two can kind of follow it up. Okay. Now, let me tell you something. Sir. In my world, I have seen Nigeria politicians they have pushed their responsibilities to other people. Or they will say, why are you asking me to do that? Why didn't you ask the person before me? Why didn't they do it before I came? Sure, you get. So in my word, Nigeria politicians don't take responsibility. In order to now explain it to people, in order to explain it to people better, I let people realize that all of us complain about politicians are this or that, which is like our pastime. We use that as our pastime. Nigerian politicians are bad, evil, But behind the whole thing, a lot of us have our preferences, which brought about my my narrative of Nigerians love their oppressors differently. Do you get that? They will tell you, I don't like this one, but I prefer this one. But you see, in my own book, responsibility cannot be shared. Do you understand?
Exactly.
When it comes to running a country, like Qatar that you had there, people are running the country. They are playing their role. The moment they fail to play their role, Qatar will crumble from economy to everything. That's how things work, Abi.
Everything.
But you see, in Nigeria, when you have government in power, immediately they gain that power. They are supposed to be responsible for everybody. If security is not working, you don't look for opposition to blame. You don't say, why is Obi not doing something? What is Atiku doing about it? That is deviation. I don't believe in that nonsense myself. The responsibility of providing security for the people is that of the government. If they have failed, that government should crumble and crash. Not in Nigeria. They blame other people for it.
In Nigeria.
So on my Egun's diary political, in order not to confuse people, I don't share that responsibility with people here. Whatever is wrong with Nigeria today, before APC came in, was the responsibility of PDP and Jonathan. No sharing.
PDP and Jonathan.
And all the blames that comes with it, the whole thing is for Jonathan. His failure brought Buhari. And you know why? They said Jonathan failed. They needed somebody better. So which means they didn't vote for excuse. Even whether you vote for them or you don't vote for them, if Nigeria is working, everybody will benefit from it. That's how it should be.
Benefit from it. Exactly.
Now, the situation has gotten so bad, that APC got so bad that they are not taking even their own supporters who are also suffering. APC is not bold enough to even take responsibility and say our failure is causing this suffering. They are blaming other people. Sure, you get. So when people now come to me and they say, but I expect you to give Atifku name. I have names for Atifku, and you know why? I'm a Yoruba man. And ordinarily, if I have any kind of grouse with Nigeria, my grouse is not with Boko Haram. My anger is not with all these people, Obi or anybody. My own primary anger as a Yoruba man is directed at those who are Yorubas. Because since democracy came, now Yoruba, they rule Yoruba land. For the 24 years of democracy, Yoruba have been the governors, senators, reps, ministers, and all of that. Yorubas. And in that 24 years, Yorubas have backslided. Poverty is on the rise. Unemployment is on the rise. Crime is on the rise. And those who are responsible for that are Yorubas. Even if they want to identify as PDP or APC, I don't care. They are Yorubas. So they failed. I'm not going to ask Buhari to speak for me or fight for me. But because Buhari, as the way Nigeria is structured, even those who are controlling my region have no control in true sense of it. Nigeria is structured in a way that a Buhari who doesn't even know me and my Ijebu people and will begin to decide for us. That's how Nigeria is structured. So what am I saying is this, right? Responsibility is shared. Those who are in government are responsible for everything going on in Nigeria today. Everything. If PDP,
you are right.
Yes, sir. If PDP and their others are committing crimes, it is the job of APC in government to stop them because they are in government, not pass blame, right? As for Atifku, the role of Atifku during Obasanjo time, including Obasanjo's role, are part of what brought us here today. If Obasanjo had used his opportunity at the time to set Nigeria on a path, on a democratic path, you see, today, regionalism won't be a problem. Referendum won't be a straight thing to people. But Obasanjo failed. Atiku failed. Which means they both brought us here. So when I want to share my blame, I start with the ones who are responsible for it now. Then I remember the one who was responsible for it as well, then trying to come back to say he wants to fix it. I have said it before, sir. Peter Obi was governor of Anambra State. If there's anybody to condemn Peter Obi, whether good or bad, now only people from Anambra State. Anybody from not Anambra State, they have no right to say Peter Obi is this or that. You know why, sir? You know why? Peter Obi supervised the affair of millions of Anambrans for 8 years. They are the people who can say is bad, is good. Do you get that? Why is Tinubu is in the picture? Tinubu brought Boko Haram. We know the role they played. They bragged about it for years.
Exactly.
Publicly,
even part of the Obasanjo is included.
Sure, you get. So they will share in the blame. So me being biased is me being honest. Sure, you get. Obi hasn't committed any crime against Nigeria. If there is anybody that want to say Obi ruined our life, Obi's government or policy killed my business, Obi's government and policy killed my son, those one will be those in Anambra, not even outside Anambra. The day Obi, if Obi was a minister right now in Nigeria, that means he has participated in deciding the fate of other people outside Anambra. He will share in it. Do you understand where I'm coming from? So I'm not disputing the fact that I am not marching on Tinubu and co. I have given my reasons many times, and they are justifiable reasons. I have justified reasons why I'm not blaming Atiku much, because right now, Atiku and co or PDP,
I concur with you.
They are not responsible for what is going on in Nigeria.
Concur with you. I concur with you. This explanation. I concur with you. Then, Maigun, he said, Obasanjo now coming to say, he want to get lawyer for Atiku from here. When Tokuta panel asked them to change 1999 constitution,
he didn't.
If he had changed everything by now, we won't have this problem.
I mean, we won't hate ourselves this much. We won't hate ourselves this much. Are you with me? A lot of people would have probably settled in their regions. Today, the development that is missing in some part of Nigeria, they'll probably have started spreading. That a lot of us who have to say, I hate you because now they rule Nigeria. I hate your tribe because your tribe are the ones controlling the money. Meanwhile, the people from the tribe are not benefiting from anything. The Fulanis that we are talking about today, they are poorer than the rest of Nigeria. The Fulanis in Nigeria, 8 years of Buhari, Fulanis are more endangered in Nigeria. So what's the benefit?
Exactly.
So we are hating ourselves because they continue to force us together.
Baba, Sherry Bobo got on Sheton Locos, you Bobo knew.
Bobo, no, I know. But a lesson will be learned from it.
Don't put on your 98 lawyer. Because we are going to decide one day. On Puri Jirika Day, Papa DJ, Bobo on Shoshi, one more bit on low.
Sir, I think
my brother, God will help you. So much, I like your program. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
May God be with you and make Nigeria a better place for us to live.
For being better is when our own people and our own mind will be at peace. So, but if it cannot be better, everybody go their separate ways. Oloruko. God bless you, sir. Can you nice one?
When you should go back me, when you should bring your brother.
Ọmọ yemi o, wo ṣe won ba mi. Anybody je o, e ma to re Thank you so much, everyone. I needed to do that. My time is fast spent, gone. Tomorrow we are having a party for Yewande. She's going to be one on the 24th. You know that, That's going to be about 4 days time, yeah? But we are having a party, children party for her in Glasgow tomorrow. So I may not be live, or if I'm going to be, it's going to be so brief and short here and there. So I enjoy my evening with you tonight, and I appreciate every one of you who have been reaching out as well. So if you still feel like you want to, be part of my widow's mite for my camera, I welcome that, okay? Use the PayPal, okay? Use PayPal, use the Cash App, and then if you are not doing any of that, remember, if you join this broadcast late, watch it from the beginning. Skip it if you don't like the song or this starting, the delay. You don't like that, you can skip it and watch on from there. I will see you some other time, okay? Thank you so much, and don't leave without liking the broadcast. Remember, that is your offering. Good night.
Máyégún làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dódòdó.
Máyégún dáyàrí láyé bí nọ́mbà wá.
Máyégún làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dódòdó.
Máyégún dáyàrí láyé bí nọ́mbà wá.
Máyégún ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú.
Máyégún dáyàrí láyé bí nọ́mbà wá.
Lórí Facebook lórí YouTube.
Máyégún dáyàrí láyé bí nọ́mbà wá.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Máyégún já wa sí.
Máyégún dáyàrí láyé bí nọ́mbà wá.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Máyégún dáyàrí láyé bí nọ́mbà wá.
Bó bá ṣe eré àní Máyégún máa wí.
Máyégún dáyàrí láyé bí nọ́mbà wá.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Máyégún dáyàrí láyé bí nọ́mbà wá.
Máyégún dáyàrí pòlítíkò.
Máyégún dáyàrí láyé bí nọ́mbà wá.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Máyégún.
Máyégún dáyàrí láyé bí nọ́mbà wá.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Máyégún dáyàrí láyé bí nọ́mbà wá.
Àní Máyégún làwa mọ̀ tó dódòdó.
Máyégún dáyàrí láyé bí nọ́mbà wá.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé. Máyégún ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Bí pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Bí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá ti ń darí bá.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Aṣòfin ti ń rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀. Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o. Àyè.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Ha! Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ni má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sè mọ́bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀bọ̀lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti jọba lórí abínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o àkàmù máyé ń ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì o ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.